Today we're putting a bunch of TikTok food trends to the test, and we have the king of TikTok with us. It's El Burrito Monster. Ollie, welcome.
I think king's very generous. I'm more like the underdwelling goblin of TikTok.
But who better to review a bunch of TikTok food trends than the person who has not just recreated, but started a bunch of TikTok food trends?
In my day, I've kind of contributed towards the starting of trends, but mostly they're just like stolen from Pinterest from 10 years ago.
Always.
Right, well, the way this video starts, Ollie, is you've got a message.
Okay, we've got a tortilla pizza.
Yeah, we got wrap, tomato, cheese, Caesar
salad.
Very on brand. Looks tasty.
So, okay, right, you make yourself a cheese pepperoni pizza with a Caesar salad filling.
It's all very Italian. I don't know whether there's two Italian things that go together.
True. And a warm Caesar salad, I'm not sure about.
Boys, this is the Caesaroni wrap. 2 icons, 1 dish. Now, putting 2 things together into a burrito style dish feels like not very many for you. We're missing about 6 or 7 other
Yeah,
elements.
we need some ravioli in there too, maybe some lasagna. It's missing like 7 things to really wind the Italians up.
Yeah, this is where we're at on it, right?
So people like this because it offers a balance of indulgence plus the health side of the Caesar salad as well.
sake.
Do you want to give it a go?
Yes,
We'll give it a go.
absolutely.
We'll give it a go. I really want some warm lettuce.
What was this for? Honestly, it's shambles.
So super simple. You take your tortilla wrap, you add some pizza sauce, pepperoni, bit of mozzarella, bit of cheese on top, stick that in the oven for 5 minutes just to melt the cheese, make your Caesar salad, wrap it all together. Surely it's an iconic dish, right?
Okay, give it a go.
I do have an alternative way of making it because I got a different video on my For You page yesterday. What do you think of this?
Oh, on the pan, upside down.
Yeah.
That's much better than his
That's
way.
almost 2 TikTok trends in one.
Let's do that one, not his one.
Right, ignore Jamie.
Let's
We'll do
that
it this way
Fantastic.
instead.
Frying pans are down there. Jake, you get a frying pan?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Thank you, Jamie. So we put them all directly into the pan. So we just start laying in all of our pepperoni.
So it goes crispy.
But you got to work quickly because you want to get all the ingredients in before the pepperoni cooks too much.
Do the line.
He does like a line. Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably a bit too much.
Yeah, and then I do this.
You do like a circular brushing motion.
No. What he did was...
he rotates
he
the wrap.
rotates it.
Okay. Oh, this is so TikTok trend right now.
Yeah, look how satisfying that is to do.
And then a bit of grated cheese in the pan, I think. That's
Yeah.
the next step. And then is it literally this?
Whack it down.
Goes on top.
Yeah.
Maybe turn the heat up a bit. And then we wait.
While that cooks, I'll make a Caesar.
Bang in.
So we are essentially making the same dish, but just with a different method. Why do you think this method's going to be better, or is it just different from what I said?
It was more visually appealing
Okay.
in the fact that he spiraled the sauce.
Yeah, there's lots
and
of
it's
TikTok
upside
trendy
down.
things going on. And also, the key to burritos is a flexible tortilla. If you bake it, you might crisp up the tortilla a bit too much. It makes the wrapping process a little bit harder.
I know. I've watched so many of Ollie's videos going, that's never going to wrap. That is never, holy crap, it's wrapping.
We are getting a nice bit of sizzle in this pan, probably a little bit down, I think. And as soon as this is all kind of sizzled and melted, I think we should be able to tip it out onto the top. We'll use Jamie's board to try and keep the worktop clean.
Yes.
So your tray is getting put
Good,
to
I'm glad I'm
use.
here for something.
Right, we ready?
Yes!
That is so
Pizza.
TikTok trend. Do you know, you're
Right.
not getting my fingers involved, do you?
That's fine.
Oh.
Now, this is the bit, I'm so glad I'm here to witness this. You pack your burrito so well.
Well, my tortillas are normally a little bit bigger than this. So
Okay.
these isn't.
I would look at that and go, that is too much lettuce.
Well, lettuce, the great thing about it is it compresses. So when we do this, we should be able to get a nice amount in
That's
there.
not going to fit.
Oh. Oh. Right, and then we just give it the old wrap and tuck. Something like that.
Lovely.
It's a little bit messy, but what we'll do to make it look a little bit prettier is we'll give it the old
Back on the heat.
back
What
on
I
the
love
heat.
about this is, watching the original video, he doesn't make a burrito, he just wraps it up and eats it. What you've instantly done is subconsciously turn it into a burrito.
It's a necessary step. You don't want to bite into soggy tortilla when you eat a burrito. You want like a nice buttery, toasty. There's cheese fat in that pan. We're gonna cheese fat on the tortilla. It's gonna taste like cheese.
So one of the reasons that this dish is loved so much is because of the combination of textures and flavors. You've got the crisp from the lettuce, you've got the soft tortilla wrap, you've got the ooze from the cheese and the pepperoni in there.
And I think now we are good to go. So we'll.
I think I know what to expect.
Well, I think we're gonna see a Caesar salad inside a pepperoni pizza burrito.
Yeah.
There we go. What do you think? Excited?
Not really.
No?
I'm not sure I like the idea of a warm Caesar salad.
Well, the inside is still probably slightly cool, but the
Yeah.
longer we wait, the warmer it gets. So
Okay.
actually, we probably need to eat it quick before the lettuce wilt. Ready?
Cheers.
Sorry. I like it more than I thought I would.
Yep, I'll take it back. I really like that.
That's tasty.
Which bit's the most tasty, the Caesar salad element or the pepperoni pizza element?
I think the
Caesar salad takes over the most of the flavour, I think.
The dressing of the salad is the ooze of the pizza. Like it's really salty, but like it's salty and refreshing.
The unsung hero is the croutons as well. That
Yes!
little textural crunch in the middle.
Feels like a good base that you could build from and adjust the flavors, turn it into completely different dishes as well.
Yes, yeah. What else could you do? What other salads?
I do croque monsieur and a tuna noir.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Stick with the French theme.
Very clever, yeah, I see
Trying
that.
to think of a bready element from the cuisine and a salad for that same cuisine.
Ham and pineapple
You
pizza.
could do Welsh rarebit.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Think of a Welsh salad. Go on.
Grass.
Just the one question to ask you. The Caesaroni wrap, is this a trend you're going to be following fast or just scrolling past?
Following fast.
Yeah, I expect to see it on your channel very soon.
Yeah, there'll be a few more steps, but it's coming.
Let's move on to number 2. Trend number 2, Barry, you have a text?
A cocktail.
You might need some sound, and it's really good if you hear the first bit of it as well.
Have you ever had a cockappuccino? Get your head out of the gutter. It's a
Well, I'm still saying.
Have you ever had a cockappuccino? Get your head out of the gutter.
Have I ever had a cockappuccino?
Have you ever had a cockappuccino? Get your head out of the gutter. It's a cocktail in a cappuccino, and it's delicious.
To pair perfectly with coffee and milk, we're using a whiskey and a macadamia nut liqueur.
Once they're in your milk jug, add your milk and steam as usual. We'll dust it with a little chocolate first, and then we'll pour it how we normally would.
It's a very fancy Irish coffee, kind
Yeah.
of.
So we're combining
Yeah.
the wonders of barista making with the wonders of mixology, cocktail making, and putting it together to create a cockappuccino.
So it's a fancy Irish coffee with a brilliant hook of calling it a cockappuccino.
Should we give it a go?
Let's give it a go.
Let's get some.
So as you mentioned, coffee in cocktails or coffee liqueurs been around for a long time. Irish coffee since the 1940s or so. You've got Mexican coffee, which is a hot coffee-based drink but includes coffee liqueur, tequila and cream. This feels like a nice play on that. Maybe a Scottish element from the single malt whiskey that we're adding into it.
How much?
I think it's
liqueur?
a full shot of the liqueur and a full shot of the whiskey, I believe.
Free pour?
Free
You say
pour,
when?
yeah, I think it's not an exact science, half of that. Ah, you actually got the single malt Scotch whiskey in as well, nice.
It's given to us by a community member.
Was it
Lovely.
really?
Came to the studio a few
How
months ago. Yeah.
kind. Yeah, whiskey
Yeah,
mixed with some liqueur makes sense. Now adding milk doesn't feel right.
Now, one of the things they mentioned in the video is that people are concerned that as a cocktail, you're going to be burning off the alcohol because you're steaming the alcohol and the milk together. Alcohol doesn't burn off until 78 degrees Celsius. This should only be steamed to 60 degrees. So you're still going to get the boozy hit.
There we go.
Right, and then they sprinkled a bit
A
of
little bit of cocoa powder.
cocoa powder on top of your espresso. Yeah, that's all right. That's what you need.
Pulled your
That's what you need.
espresso, a little bit of cocoa powder on top of the espresso, and then going on with the steamed whiskey and macadamia nut liqueur milk. And here comes the latte art.
Techers.
I made a heart. I was trying to do I got a heart. That's better now. Look,
There
you've
we
got
go.
full shaft and balls there.
There you go.
Well, enjoy your cockappuccino. In the video, they described it as a stiff drink.
Definitely getting the booze. The booze is not being cooked out.
The nuts, not so much.
There isn't much sweetness, but what is there is making it drinkable. I think if it was pure whiskey, it'd be too much.
Yes, yeah, agree.
If I'm drinking whiskey, I'm one to have it with a big block of ice and even a little bit of water. And I'll sip at it gently.
Some things are good when combined, some things, they're less than the sum of their parts. And I think that is maybe less than the sum of its parts.
You're taking a really nice whiskey and a really nice coffee and you're making something that...
It's drinkable.
It's drinkable. Yeah, it's drinkable. It's drinkable.
Well, the coccacino. Is that a trend you're going to be following fast or just scrolling past?
Just scrolling
Swiping
past.
left.
Yeah.
Past.
Yeah.
Awesome. I've got a couple more for you.
I'm excited.
On to number 3. Ollie, you have a message.
Aha.
Aha.
Oh, just like that it is in my inbox. Let's have a gander. Ah.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
I am
go on.
sceptical,
Really?
but, you know, optimistic at the same time.
So it's let's just cut to the chase. This is a tomato and mozzarella sandwich in a watermelon.
Very wet.
Very, yes, you know
moist.
what? Tomatoes, wettest of the fruits out there.
Yes.
Mozzarella, wettest of the cheeses.
Yes. Watermelon, it's
Wettest
in the
of
name.
It's in the name.
Boys, this is the watermelon sandwich. It's a twist on the classic watermelon caprese salad, but instead of a salad,
Caprese.
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 it's a fresh twist on the classic watermelon caprese salad. But instead of salad, we're using the watermelon as the bread, the outside of the sandwich. They say it makes a sandwich as playful as it is refreshing.
I don't think we're going to disagree with that either.
Playful and refreshing, sure. Tasty, TBC.
Yeah.
Well, let's see that TBC now.
Yes. Right, so we need to get a big old loaf of bread out of this watermelon.
We need 2 big slices and then cut the crust off.
Yes, right, we go.
The watermelon caprese salad has been around for a very, very long time, but not necessarily in this form. They say the sweet watermelon, wait for this bit, balances the savoury, milky flavours of the mozzarella and balances the tang of the balsamic, also providing a crisp textural contrast.
I've made this before as a salad.
not as a
Mozzarella,
sandwich.
tomato, watermelon, basil, olive oil, balsamic. I know flavour-wise that's going to work. It's a salad, not a sandwich.
This is a sandwich and a salad.
We're going to town on this one.
Well, I kind of want them to be even-ish slices of bread, so I think we kind of got there.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
They are 2 square-ish pieces.
Okay.
And now we make a caprese.
Caprese.
So what, we got nice big slices of tomato.
This is the wettest thing I've ever seen.
So they say the watermelon's crisp texture mimics crisp bread.
No.
It adds a juicy sweetness as well as being a gluten-free alternative and lower carb.
Lower carb.
Lower carb. I don't know how many carbs a watermelon has. So if I say lower carb rather than no carb, less comments.
Okay. Weren't you the creator of the watermelon pizza
I was the creator of a watermelon pizza many moons ago.
that Jamie then was standing on the side introducing that to us in this format?
Yes, yeah. And I was watching it being like, they didn't pick my video.
No, the
but
original.
You also used yours with tomato sauce, which was the mistake when obviously you got to use barbecue, like a sweet barbecue.
Okay.
That would work. Yeah.
That marinara is very much not the one to...
So as the creator of something very similar, how do you feel about this?
Well, the secret to that one was removing as much moisture from the watermelon as possible. So it was like cooked down for quite a while till it like halved in size. This one, there's none of that. It's just pure
We're just adding
wet sloppiest maximus. So we'll layer it up all pretty.
Yeah, there's one more, one not. Olive oil?
A bit of salt as well. And then we go like that. Sorry, I've not...
It really surprised me that you didn't turn the watermelon slice over because, like bread, you would turn. Yeah.
No, there's
There's no
Oh,
need.
did I just do that and that?
Let me just butter it. Easy to cut, must say. Really easy to cut in half.
We could hold it in place with a little... And then we open it up.
What a profesh.
There we go.
Wow. Where did you learn your trade?
From you guys.
Did you learn this in restaurants?
This
or?
is, you guys are to thank for all this nonsense.
Oh, no.
Me at 18 years old in my bedroom watching sorted food. I was like, you know what, I might give that paella burrito a go.
This is towel down.
Preemptive tea towel, because as you said, this is the wettest thing that you've ever seen.
Just imagine you're in the Italian sun, thirst quenched, hungry.
The angle you bite it from matters, because if you go this way, all you taste is watermelon. So you have to go this way to taste any of the inside.
Sometimes a sandwich, I think, takes too long to eat, whereas this disappears so quickly.
Well, you have to eat it quickly if you want any of it to sort of not go on the floor.
Now the thing is, we know that the flavours of this work. The caprese salad, the watermelon, it's a classic dish. What I'm most interested in is, how does the watermelon act as a vehicle for bread?
Ollie did a great job at cutting it really thick so it holds itself. Any thinner, it would fall apart.
Yes, I was trying to go in line with what the video showed. It did look quite a lot of watermelon. I mean, this is something that there's only one time and place you can eat this, which is at home, on your own, with no one watching. You can't have this in a cafe.
No.
That's not socially acceptable.
I think it's the perfect sandwich.
Yeah.
Perfect is strong, but it's...
No, sorry, hear me out. Boiling hot day,
Yeah,
got a paddling pool out.
yeah.
No one else is at home.
Yeah.
You're butt naked in the paddling pool. I couldn't think of a better sandwich to eat in the paddling pool.
You just love ants, basically.
Flavour-wise, it's exactly what you'd expect. There's a little bit too much, obviously, going on.
Yeah.
In a light, refreshing salad, it's lovely. This is silly, but it's worked better than I expected.
Well, the watermelon caprese salad sandwich, is this a trend we're going to be following fast, or just a scrolling past?
My taste buds are going one way, but my sticky hands are probably saying scrolling past.
I'm still going, so I think I'm following fast.
Have you got room for one more?
No.
Yes, yes.
Let's finish off with what I think should be a strong one.
I'm excited.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Holy mother of ravioli.
Exciting. Okay, we got like a lasagna kind of
Whoa,
ravioli.
that's a bold filling.
Whole egg yolk in the middle.
It's like almost a burger's worth in there. Why are they so big?
I feel like they're going to split open.
Oh, and then a bit of
Truffle?
truff.
Are we doing the truffle? Have we gone on budget for that? More bechamel, the top lid. This is the moment.
Is it bechamel or is that mayo? Why is it bechamel? Why do you
Well, it looks like a bolognese. It looks like lasagna vibes, right?
Oh, right.
This is the ravioli burger. It's a brioche bun stuffed with a ragu alla bolognese, Parmigiano cream and truffle on top. Originally by Ari Pasta Club on Instagram, but lots of people on TikTok have been reacting to it, recreating it. We think the original inspiration for this might have come from this video. Yeah, that's right, that's me making a lasagna burger.
Right, come off with it. You think you were the beginning?
I can't confirm or deny it, I've not spoken to Ari, but it's fair to say, probably yeah.
Rubbish.
So you're miffed off that you've not been credited for your creation.
Well,
maybe this is my chance to...
I think you're about to see it be made properly.
Kush has kindly pre-prepared these for us. We picked the best looking two.
I can't believe that he's had these made for us. Doesn't trust us with
So
it.
Kush has pre-prepared the ravioli
What's the next best one?
for you.
This
Inside is bolognese, a little egg yolk just on the top. What Kush claims is that his pasta is rolled much thinner than the original video.
He's flexing. He can't help himself.
What he also has done differently is he's been stingy with the pasta, and they made what looked like royal pasta with just egg yolk, whereas Kush has obviously used a whole egg, which is a smarter thing to do in terms of, you're getting more use out of it.
Yeah.
But, the same Instagram effect of that bright yellow pasta dough
No, I
you
get
get
that.
with the,
I get that.
When we lay it on top of that sauce is now going to smush out the side,
Okay.
hopefully. And
And you want the top as well, or do you want to put it on top of the...
I think they did it on the bun, and when you do the bun and it smushes onto the... We don't want to do these too much because we don't want to cook the egg yolk, we just want it to be warm. Right. There is one.
So this was created by Ari, who's a German pasta enthusiast and blogger. It's had over 365,000 likes on Instagram. Now the comments are a little bit mixed about this. Most people are addressing how unorthodox it is, whilst admitting they'd still like to try it. Other people saying it reminds them of a sloppy joe, just encased within pasta, which I think is fair.
Yeah, but I guess because it's cooking in here as well, the meat's combining, so it's creating a patty. This is right up your street, this, isn't it?
I'm good. I didn't come up with this first, but maybe I'll do another version where I make it even bigger and somehow use that to wrap a burrito. But I have used like lasagna to wrap a burrito before. I made like a really big, thin lasagna. Go heavy on the parmesan. I feel like the parmesan will act as glue, so it'll stop them slipping around everywhere. So maybe do a little bit on the bottom bun, so it's not super.
Otherwise, it's going to be wetter than the watermelon.
Yes. And tell you what, you know, we like a little bit of black pepper. We'll go for a... Right, and now we assemble, I guess.
It feels like a double patty here is excessive. But again, we're not doing it for taste, we're doing it for the views.
Think of the cross-section, you know? You got to get that... think about how flat it would be with just the one. You know, you got to stack them. You want the truffles at the edge as well, so you can see them from the outside of the burger. Do you not food style for Instagram Reels at all, Barry?
No, I do,
Do you know what?
and we're not very good at it.
Do a few more in the middle as well, so we're not like, it's not a barren wasteland of... Yeah, you want for the inside as well, you know. The more is merrier with cross-sections.
We taught you everything you know, right? Pay your elders some respect.
And he's outperforming us, so let him teach us too.
Well, Qui-Gon Jinn taught Obi-Wan Kenobi, you know. There you go. You give it a little push, see, and then it squashes out the side, so you can see the sauce.
And the truffle.
And the truffle. There we go.
Thumbnail.
Should we slice it on the plate or the board? Board. Right, Kush says board.
Oh no.
You want a nice knife?
Before we get to the egg yolk.
Kush is going to let you use the knife. We can't use his knife.
Oh really? What a privilege.
We're not allowed to use this knife.
I will return the favour with one of my swords in the future. Thank you very much, Kush.
Give it special treatment.
Oh, it's gliding. It's gliding through it.
Oh, it's filthy. It's absolutely filth.
Oh, use a spatula to pick it up.
I've never wanted to lick a knife more than that one.
I think you'd cut your tongue on this knife.
Yeah, I know. Look at it.
It's
Boys,
not...
dig into your ravioli burger. I am so excited to hear how this tastes.
It's incredibly luxurious. The ragu is outstanding. The bechamel, remarkable.
It's truffle forward, because we put a lot of those on.
Very heavy on truffle.
I'm waiting for the big reaction.
I'm not enjoying myself.
Oh no.
Oh my God, you are.
It's, well...
Where did that go?
The longer it's in my hands, the more I'm getting annoyed about how it feels in my hands.
Oh my God. Flavour-wise, nothing to dislike. Texture-wise, I'm struggling with it.
It's all mush.
I was just thinking, if you panade the ravioli.
I think that texture of penne in the ravioli would do exactly what we need. I think that's what I might do.
The bun is making life so much more complicated. Those individual pieces of ravioli were brilliant. And that served on a plate with some of the bechamel sauce is really smart. It doesn't need the bun.
With a slight modification, it could be really nice.
It could be.
Yes, with a bit of extra texture.
Yeah.
Penne the ravioli, deep fried ravioli in breadcrumbs, like Jamie said.
No, I'm the opposite. I'm like, it needs less steps. It was good. We went too far. TikTok went too far.
No, but if you go even further, you reach a transcendent plane of...
This is where, right, we have
This is where Ronnie has built a career.
Yeah.
If I paid £25, £30 for that in a restaurant,
yeah,
I'd say, should have got the steak.
Right, wow.
But making it at home, a few modifications.
No one's going to make it at home.
I am. I am going to make it at home.
You're not normal.
I like it.
You like it?
It has a place in my heart, despite the slop.
Well, the ravioli burger feels like it's split opinion. Are we going to follow fast or just scroll past?
I'm going to follow fast.
I've already scrolled past. I'm sorry.
Well, over to you in the comments. Let us know down below, what do you think of those TikTok food trends? Will you be following fast or just scrolling past? Ollie, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Thanks for having me, and thanks to Kush for preparing some of the stuff in advance.
And if you want to see this recipe, deep fried with 1,000 other steps, included wrapped in a burrito, then you upload this on what day?
It'll probably be out by the time this video
You're
is.
not going to, really?
Yeah, something like this is coming in a week or two's time.
All of Ollie's links are downstairs. Make sure you go check him out. Give him a follow. Follow fast.